These are some of the things that I learned whilst going to a trading cards expo. I've been going to these trading cards expos now for the last year. At these trading cards events, you can go and buy and sell trading cards in different industries, whether that's football, Pokemon, basketball. You can also get your cards graded. Grading means that it gets sent off to a grading service such as PSA, BGS, and these services inspect them, authenticate them to check whether or not they're real. Grading a card is important because when you grade a card, it can add value to it and it lets everybody else know that this is an authentic card, this is a real card, it is what it says on the tin. If you want to go to these kinds of events are hosted in London, I'd recommend that you hit up my guy Callum or Jack of Cards. He has a collectors group where he teaches you how to collect. You can hit him up and he'll tell you when these kind of things are happening. Let's talk about Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards is where I started in this whole trading card game. If you look at Logan Paul is what really opened my eyes to the whole Pokemon and trading cards game. If you see Logan Paul on the Mayweather fight had a trading card on his neck that was worth over $1 million, and that just shows you just how lucrative the game is. The reason why Pokemon cards are so lucrative is, imagine this scenario. When Pokemon did get released back in the 90s, all those kids who were trading Pokemon cards and fell in love with it, 20, 30, 40 years down the line, they've all grown up and they're all adults. They've got money and they want to indulge back into that hobby. So there's minimal supply because not many of the cards made it out and not many made it out in great qualities. So there's a supply, but the demand is high. And that's why the Pokemon cards are just so incredibly lucrative. You've also got basketball cards. Basketball cards are based off the NBA, different cards for different players, and there's all sorts of different cards there. There's some cards where they take a bit of piece of their jersey from a specific player, let's say LeBron James, and it's on the card, and that will increase its value because, you know, it's an actual piece of memorabilia from the card. There's all sorts of different cards and shiny, and if you see in this video here, you'll see that I've been interviewing many different card collectors, and I love talking to them and finding out what they do, how long they've been in the hobby, whether or not it's their full-time thing, how much money they're making in it. Because some people, this is their full-time hobby, full-time passion, and they're making money in it. And I think I find it just so incredible that there's people who have got a passion or hobby that they love, something that they did since childhood, and they've been able to turn it into their full-time career. This is how they make money full-time, whether that's through trading, whether that's through grading, whether that's through unboxing and mystery boxes, whatever that might be. These people are here and this is what they do, this is what they love, and it just shows that you can make money from absolutely anything. Who would know that there's people out here who are able to support their families through reselling cardboard 6-inch by 3-inch cardboard pieces? Who knew that this would be possible? And I believe that these kind of events are testament to the fact that you can make money from pretty much anything. And if you feel like there's a passion that you have that you think that you can't make money from, watch this video. Look at these people. These are grown men who have got families, who have got bills, who have got responsibilities, and they're making money from trading cards. And if they can do that, then you can make money from anything else too.
Basic Japanese PSA 10 Charizard. I've sold one of mine for $7.5 grand.
Wow.
That was at its peak.
How much did you buy that for, if you don't mind me?
So I probably got it, to be honest, it probably came from a collection. Like, I wouldn't have bought it on its own. So, honestly, probably like £100.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
less than that, probably.
Yeah.
Probably less than that.
Yeah.
I've actually had a set Zoro and Zoroark illustration. It's this like art set. It's a competition in Japan.
Yeah.
Only 100 were rewarded for each artwork. I think there was 10 cards, it might be 8, I can't quite remember. I picked up a whole set for £250 years ago. graded them. I think they all got 9s, 10s, maybe 1A. Sold it for £750. They're worth about 20 grand, probably as a set.
Oh, you still got them?
No, I sold them.
Oh, you sold them for 750?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was a bad.
That's what happens. You never know what's
The
going to
thing
happen.
is, at the time, that was a good sale. And that helped
Yeah.
me get
I
to
mean,
where
£500 is £500 still.
exactly,
Yeah,
and that helped me get to where someone else is going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's all good. So.
I think you have to understand that it's like a cycle. Everyone's gonna eat. One day you're gonna come across buying something for £750 is gonna be worth something.
Exactly. It swings around.
Yeah. You can't just sit there like, oh no, let me fail now.
I think that one was a bad one. But it's okay.
It's okay, man. You're here for the long term anyway. That's the thing.
I enjoy it. So it's now I can do this full time. It's amazing.
Yeah, I hope to see that shop. And if you do open that shop, let me know, man. I'm gonna miss you guys. I'll come video again, man.
I wish renting stuff wasn't so expensive. I probably would have done it by now, to be honest. But it's just so expensive. It's like mine just beats it. One day I think.
Anyway, I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Brother, I'm off. Thank you so much.
Appreciate that,
Alright. Yeah, man. I'm just got a YouTube channel promoting people's businesses.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you want to promote your business?
Well, this is Jake. This is Jake's
Okay.
business. I'm out to Jake.
Hello, how are you? What's your name?
Jake.
Okay, what's your business called?
No business. I'm just a collector.
Oh, you're just a collector, hobby. Oh, so these are all your cards?
Well, these are about a fifth of my collection.
A fifth?
Yeah.
Okay, how long have you been collecting for?
Well, started off with stickers when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then it's gone up and up and up and up. And then probably over lockdown, more seriously into cards and grading cards and stuff like that. So, yeah.
What would you say has been like okay, let's do two questions. So what's your favorite, probably one of your favorite cards? One off, because I don't think you probably have loads. One off and
I haven't
why?
got my PC case here.
Yeah.
One of my favourite cards is a Ronaldo to 5. Red Wave Merlin Chrome that I've got. It's a SGC 9, hoping to resub it. Could get possibly 10 because it's only the centering that's off.
Yeah.
So probably that. And then after that, actually, it's not football. It's actually. I like sports cards, but I also like something different. Ice-T, Ice Cube, NWA, Easy. So I collect either like the rap cards, Run DMC, Ruthless Records. I've also got boxing, Eminem. So I've also got boxing, so like Sugar Ray Leonard. I've got Lennox Lewis rookie cards. So, yeah.
What are some of the most expensive cards you ever handled?
It's a 25 PSA 10 Black Velocity. Red Flood Foden PSA 10 28.
How much are these worth? Because I'm making a channel that's educating people, so people want to know how much.
Probably, it's up for debate. The market's a bit funny in a minute. This one, there was a 25 that sold, but it isn't a Red Flood, so it's not a sought after. And a PSA 10 that sold for $1,000.
Wow.
Probably take 700 on that. He's got the SGC version of it. He's asking for £1,000. Both in a 10. This is probably about 1,200. This is his first international kit at 25. And then probably actually these. The Messi Auto to 20. And then Mbappe Colour Blast. These are going to go on a PSA walkthrough service at the National next week.
Okay, great. And last question would be, if someone's a beginner, how would you recommend they get into the hobby?
Okay. Set yourself a budget, okay? Don't go over your budget. Be strict of it, even if you don't hit a card that you want. Decide what players you want to chase and why you want to chase them. Are you chasing them because you like how they play, or because you think they're a good player and they're going to appreciate value, or they're going to get a big move? And then once you've done that, start consolidating. Because when you get into a break, you buy a break and you get other cards that are not part of your collection, try and sell those to free up funds to then buy cards that are in your collection.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, man. What was the name again?
Jake.
Jake, in the business?
90s card collector.
Where can we find you?
Instagram.
Instagram. Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sure. So, what's the business do? What's your company called?
So it's called Great British Break Off, and what we do is we mainly do breaks, but we also sell singles, we sell sealed products, and we've been going for about 18 months now.
Okay.
So really enjoying it. We're on Instagram at Great British Break Off.
Okay.
We break NBA, NFL, a little bit of soccer as well. So we try and, you know, span a couple of sports.
Yeah. And if someone wanted to get into, you know, NBA, NFL, what would you recommend? How they should be getting in?
Just collect what you like, you know. Especially with NFL, you can collect really top players.
Yeah.
You know, for a fraction of the price. So you can pick up incredible running backs for, you know, a decent price. So at the end of the day, if cards diminish in value, you've still got products that you like. So definitely collect what you enjoy and collect what you like.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. And how can we reach you again? Instagram.
Instagram, yeah. So at Great British Break Off. We're breaking most weeks. So
okay, nice.